its only spells are 2 Faith Shields. Other than that, it's the War Falcon deck again. And we were playing against our first, finally, under deck that I thought we were going to see plenty of in top 8. Finally, we get to see Reanimator on the other side.
Yeah, it seems like it's really it's really underrepresented here in St. Louis. Ryan Tripp's deck is pretty interesting. He has main deck Cloud Shift in his Reanimator.
Yeah, main deck Cloud Shift. So he also main deck Cloud Shift is good with, he has 2 Armada Worms. So he's reanimating Thrag Tusks and Armada Worms. It's not totally, and he doesn't have, and yet he only has 2 Angel of Serenity. He's also running a full set of Disciple of Bolas. I really like Ryan's deck as a result. I think it's really interesting. You can Cloud Shift the Disciple of Bolas as well. Just imagine Disciple of Bolas and Armada Worm, then Cloud Shifting the Disciple of Bolas. Probably unnecessary, but really cool.
Yeah, really fun. Now, it's interesting. Ryan Tripp's deck has dropped the red entirely. He has no Faithless Lootings. His only way to actually get the cards into the graveyard is Grizzly Salvage. So this is going to play like far more like a ramp deck than like a combo deck.
One thing I like about his deck is that there are 0 Centaur Healers in the main. He has 3 Centaur Healers in the board, and they're probably coming in this matchup. But I like that game 1, he's not playing a stupid 3/3 for free.
Right, it really doesn't advance his strategy at all. I guess it's good with a Disciple of Bolas if you curve into it.
Right.
But even that is not that good.
Sure, yeah.
You spent 7 mana to have a 2/2 and
a 2/1. It's not
2/1 even. Gain 5, draw 5. I guess that's pretty good.
Gain 3, draw 3.
Yeah, not even draw 5.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. But I like that he's
gain 5, draw 3.
Yeah. Or 6.
Gain 6, draw 3. Sure.
Yeah. All right. So Dampf now on the play. Turn 1, and we will play with Champion of the Parish. 2 Severs in Tripp's deck. No sweepers.
Yeah, no sweepers, no additional removal in the sideboard except 3 Abrupt Decay, and Selesnya Charm is quasi-removal, I suppose.
Makes Arbor Elf turn 1, and we're going to see Thalia and Beating In for 2.
Now this is exactly the start he wants. And there's that feature match die. Ryan Tripp down to 18. And short of the champion draw, this is the best draw that Ryan Dampf's deck can produce.
Yeah, he's not playing Gather the Townsfolk. This is pretty good.
He has Geist of St. Traft in reserve, as well as Elite Inquisitor, I think that was. Ryan Tripp with just Forest, Sunpetal Grove, Arbor Elf. So he's missing both black and blue mana.
So on 3 mana, he's going to cast... Oh, it's just going to Farseek for 3. Yeah, due to Thalia, it's going to take his full turn to do it.
Yep. So that fetches up an Overgrown Tomb, and hopefully for Ryan Tripp, he's pretty much done casting spells now. With 1 more land, he'll be able to start dropping Thrag Tusks. With 0 more lands, Restoration Angel, Disciple of Bolas.
Yeah, he's going to have to start jamming life gain creatures. You know, that's where Thrag Tusk is going to be awesome.
Yeah, as it usually is against these humans decks. Seems like Ryan Dampf right now just has a lot of lands, a few more than he'd like. But as of right now, he still has drops to play on every turn. So crashes in for 4, drops Tripp to 14. And here comes the Geist. Geist Daddy.
Yeah.
On the battlefield.
So much damage that Dampf is representing here. Like I really think it's like Thrag Tusk or Bust for what Ryan's doing, which, you know, Thrag Tusk is a card, so it's good that he has a card that does that, but yeah, still a difficult board for him.
Yep, there's the 5th land, but all he has is another Arbor Elf.
Another Arbor Elf.
And if he says go, he certainly has a Restoration Angel. Which will set up a nice block on the Geist to kill the Geist. And it'll also absorb a few damage from the champion too.
Yep. So we see Elite Inquisitor. Right? That's
Moorland Haunt too. Ryan Dampf's hand is Moorland Haunt, Plains, Cavern, Elite Inquisitor. So he's almost out of gas, but luckily
for him, that is the danger of these humans decks. It's like you really are just playing with your opening hand.
Yeah. Dampf in kind of a tough spot here. He has to swing into this certain Restoration Angel, but he doesn't have much to follow it up with. And he's not even going to get to kill this this Angel in combat.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would have blocked Champion first. Maybe he has more. Does he have? I think he has a Grizzly Salvage he'd like to play on instead. So that's why he's getting.
I think one of those Arbrelfs is sick too, though.
Oh, one is sick. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, interesting. He probably. I think he's letting in 2 extra damage that he doesn't need to. Because yeah, the one you flicker would be sick. It can't actually make Grizzly Salvage. That's fair. It doesn't say untap a creature.
Right.
Sometimes it's hard to see because he untaps. Like, oh yeah, it untaps. No, it flickers.
So, I have to imagine, yep, there we go. That's the 1 block, and we'll see if Ryan Tripp chumps with any of his Arbrelfs. It doesn't look like he did.
Yeah, so Tripp's at 6, probably should be at 8. Not hugely affected one way or the other. And that Angel, by the way, not actually there.
Nope. Angel.
Yeah, Dampf heard us, so we just said that across the room. And it's going to pass the turn. No Elite Inquisitor is going to go opt to make a Moorland Hot token instead.
Yep, I like that play. If he draws some way to kill that Restoration Angel, temporarily remove that Restoration Angel, he'll at least be able to get in for some damage.
Yeah, I mean, all he needs is a Thragtusk here, which I mean, he clearly doesn't have. He would have done it last turn.
Right.
But even like an Armada Worm would be pretty sweet. That would probably be good enough.
Yeah, 10 power is a lot of power. But no, he just says go, possibly with another Restoration Angel in hand. Dampf opts not to use his Moorland Haunt instead. Maybe he thinks that Tripp's deck has some sort of counter spell, or rather some sort of board sweepers in it.
Elite Inquisitor's made. That must not be Elite Inquisitor. That is Dryad Militant. What is that card? We will. That can't be. Yeah, he does on the board have 2 Dryad Militants, so that appears to be the card.
Okay, that's good for RFGing the Severs, the Unburial Rites.
Yeah, it's the game day promo of Dryad Militant.
Oh, Angel of Serenity.
That. I mean, if he can cast it, Ryan Tripp's on cloud 9 here.
Yeah. Ryan Tripp only with 2 white sources right now. And if he tries to do this... Oh no, three white sources. And there
he does have a Temple Garden. Yeah.
Sun Petal Grove. Sun Petal.
Well, how does he have triple white then?
He has plains, he has...
Is that that basic's a plains?
I think so. I thought he had a basic forest though. We'll double check on that for you with the judge.
Yeah, I think it looks like he's got that triple white. So Angel coming down.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have triple white. That is a forest. I thought it was. Yeah, Arbrelf only untaps forest. It doesn't untap Isolated Chapel or Sun Petal Grove. So that's an illegal play. Judge is going to have to figure out
he can't
what
actually
penalty
do it.
to assign.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are to play the Legacy
I was
Challenge.
gonna say you can't actually cast it. He probably so typically I know sometimes it looks fishy like a cheat. The typical fix for this is the judge will make you take it back and you'll get a warning written on your slip. And if you try it again during this tournament, then it will probably there's an upgrade path for it.
Right.
But
Now,
on a first time procedure, you assume that it's a mistake and he's on the level.
right now, if the judge thought that Ryan Tripp was cheating, then it'd be an entirely different story.
Then it'd be a disqualification.
Right, of course. But it definitely
no,
looks
it
like
seems
a harmless
innocent
error.
enough.
Yeah, with the Arbrelfs especially, you think that you have the Temple Garden, you think you can untap
And to be
it.
fair, his opponent didn't catch it either. His opponent had put all 3 creatures under the angel for taking them back.
So always double check your opponent's lands. That's the moral of this story.
Yes.
We'll see what Ryan Tripp has. I don't think it's a Thragtusk. I don't think it's another Resto. He's probably
He's gonna
stuck
need
on
something.
a lot of useless Unburial Rites and things like that here.
So he's gonna haunt away the Geist, make a 1/1. I mean, what this does do is serve Ryan Dampf notice that if Tripp draws planes, you're dead.
Yeah. Better get a move on, Dampf.
Yeah. Tripp's hand, I have to assume, is mostly just lands right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think he has some combination of Unburial Rights, Angel of Serenities, and lands. Everything else
kind
he
of a
would
real
cast.
loser.
Yeah. But unfortunately for Dampf, there are not many dead draws left in Tripp's deck. Lands that don't produce white, Arbor Elves, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Maybe Cloud Shift is not very good right now. Vraska, I guess, might not be that good right now.
He's going to swing the team. I mean, it's a good idea to do this play. He wants to eat these Arbor Elves.
Right, also that gives him more Moorland Haunt fodder.
Yeah, trades are fine for him.
Oh, this looks like it might be another Resto.
Abrupt decay, so he'll all of a sudden he's going to decay this Thal. Just abruptly.
Just right out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And what card is that in Dampf's hand?
That is, well, let's check. I want to say Faith's Shield. I believe it's a Faith's Shield.
I have to imagine he would have. Well, I don't know.
Could be a Rest in Peace or a Purify the Grave, I suppose. It certainly is not one of the cards typically in his deck.
So it looks like double block on the champion, and Resto will take out the Militant.
Interesting that that's the block as opposed to just putting... I mean, I like that. He gets rid of the champion while he still can. It really sets up a nice board for him.
Yeah, can't you just put the Resto in front of the 2/2 and one Arbor Elf in front of the Militant, though?
Yes, that would be a better block. Yeah, so I think Tripp unnecessarily loses an Arbor Elf there. And if I'm Tripp, I am not swinging. I am Resto Angels, just staying home.
No way.
He does have to worry. If he untapped about, wow, it does not use Moorland Taunt. Wow. I would have used Moorland Taunt.
Yeah, I think I would have too.
I would have started amassing my armies for battle.
Dampf misses another Moorland Haunt. Really just feeling the pressure of the feature match here. These players...
Both players a little bit.
5-0.
5-0.
We'll double check on that one for you. Yep, these players 5-0. So there's the Temple Garden untapped. Ryan Tripp at 3. And here it comes.
All right.
Boom.
Angel of Serenity.
1/2 Arbor Elf.
Arbor Elf. He's going to purify the grave. Okay, it's a Purify the Grave. He's going to Purify the Grave targeting that Arbor Elf.
Wow, so Ryan Dampf brought in all of his graveyard hate here, his Militants and his
And that's why
Purifies.
Reanimator's really cool, is that that stuff's not that good against it because of how many angles. You know, like here it was just a ramp deck.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan Tripp wants Dampf to have those cards. If that was any other human, Tripp probably can't swing right there.
Alright, so Dampf really needs to make, hopefully and he's tapped. He tapped in a way that he could not activate Moorland Taunt. He left open a blue-white duel and Cavern.
Wow.
Therefore, he was unable to Purify the Grave.
This time he'll use the Cavern.
Right, these 2 Moorland Haunt tokens he's missing, just crucial. And he trips at 3, remember. I mean, to be fair, not haunting that last turn did just actually save him a haunt token.
Right.
That angel coming down.
So we'll see. Tripp will have trouble attacking here. He can really only attack with the 5/5. He can't attack with the Restoration.
Time is now up. Active player, please finish your turn.
Yeah,
Both players take a total of 5 more turns.
And this is not our match. Our match
Right.
with plenty of time left, actually.
Yeah, you might have heard that in the background.
Last call for sign-ups.
Steven Zwanger calling time. These players have more than 19 minutes left, as you see at the top there.
Yeah, so Tripp's got to be worried about just like losing the feeling of dread. That's a pretty, or Faith's Shield. Both those are pretty real. Feeling of Dread, sorry. Faith Shield is in place of Feeling of Dread. There's no Feeling of Dread in Dampf stuff. He does lose to Faith Shield right now.
Yeah, I mean, even so, something so simple as a Lie of Sky Knight is really good here.
Yeah.
And Tripp, 1 card left. Just the 5/5. Oh, well, both of them. Wow. That's a brave attack. The problem with this attack is that it leaves Ryan Dampf at 9, and 9 is not 8. Importantly,
it doesn't
not
actually increase your clock.
Right. That's the thing. So Ryan Tripp representing...
Well, probably Restoration Angel. I have to imagine it is. It's something.
Cloud Shift.
Cloud Shift.
Probably a Cloud Shift.
Oh, wow. That would be... Oh, wow.
That would be brutal.
And there's a Faith Shield.
Wow,
Faith Shield drawn by Ryan Dampf. And that was the card he had to be worried about. Don't cast it yet.
Why is he playing it?
If he casts it, okay, that's not the right way to do it. By casting it here, he is opening himself up to Cloud Shift.
Yeah, like when your opponent is dead, you just attack and see what he does first.
Wow, and this is the game here. Just for you playing at home, had Dampf just swung with Knight of Glory, this would have been over.
Yes.
However, in response to Faith Shield, Angel of Serenity is going to get very angry and eat both those creatures.
But Purify the Grave will be flashbacked on that Arbor.
If he does that, he can't use Haunt. I don't even think that matters. Why do you don't need to Purify Arbor Elf? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, if you side in the Purify
you
and you don't use it,
your one-time token is way more important right now. Oh.
That would mean accepting that you sideboarded wrong, and that's not.
All right. No, he has another land. Okay, he can still get. No, we're right. He has another land. He can still, and he's gonna play Champion of the Parish.
So Dampf not actually out of this yet.
No, but a golden opportunity not jumped on.
Yeah, and Ryan Tripp just has to be so happy that he's still in this game. Sever drawn by Tripp. He'll come in for 8.
Oh no, and unfortunately Dampf out of Purify the Graves. He would have had the Arbor Elves, but...
Moorland Haunt makes a token.
Alright, so Dampf, he has a pump spell of some sort.
Oh, that Geist of St. Traft is a little late. He's dead on board. He's out of creatures.
Looks like Ryan Tripp moving into the 6-0 bracket.
Unless... Oh no, Sever makes that irrelevant anyway. Even if he had one more creature in the graveyard, it wouldn't matter. We'll see if Tripp remembers to sever.
Yeah, Tripp has to sever this flyer, otherwise he loses. So you want to play it out to make your opponent show you.
Right. Oh, and it doesn't actually matter because Dampf doesn't even have enough mana to activate that cavern there. Oh, okay. Well,
second cavern.
Takes backsies there.
Oh, did he pull? No, he didn't.
He didn't cast a spell legally, so he's allowed to take back into something else.
So he's going to make Geist. Alright, all Tripp has to do is make the correct flashback play.
I'd say it's about 50-50 here.
Oh, that's horrible. But it's good, he's forcing his opponent to do it, which is exactly what you want to do in this situation.
That's what I would do. And Resto drawn, maybe in his opponent's haste he'll...
Did he draw Restoration Angel?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, the line doesn't matter, all his lines win, don't they?
Yeah.
Except Angels can't blink Angels, so... Yeah, it looks like he's readying his Sever the Bloodline mana. His opponent's out of cards, so safe play.
Looks like a Sever stack to me. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Sever, yeah.
Sever the token. Alright, and that should do it.
Make a token, block, take lethal.
And then he extends the hand. All right, Ryan Tripp wins 2 games to 0 over Ryan Dampf.
Yeah, so the Ryan mirror, only one could go on to 6-0, and it was Tripp.
It was Tripp.
Tripp beats Dampf.
5 undefeated players left, among them Prosac,